Good day, dear students. Today I am going to explain you the new theme, past simple tense. Exactly, I want to tell you about the past forms of the verb to be. So, you know that the present forms of the verb to be are am, is, are. As you can see from the table, we use I with am, I with am, he, she, it with is, you with they with are. Now, in the part named past simple, you can see that am and is are transformed to was, and are, this one, are transformed to were. Now, the next picture. Here you can see the usage of the verbs was, were in the positive, negative, and the interrogative sentences. As I said before, I goes with was. Yeah, you can see it. So I goes with was. So let's read the first line. I was in positive sentence. I wasn't in negative sentence. And was I in interrogative sentence. And we can say, we can do the same with all pronouns. For example, you were in positive sentence. You were not in negative sentence. Were you in interrogative sentence? The next pronouns she, he, it. She was, he was, it was. In positive sentence, she wasn't, he wasn't, and it wasn't in interrogative sentences, and in a negative sentence, and in interrogative sentences. Was she, was he, was it. So, the next form is plural form. We were, you were, they were. These are the plural forms of the verb was. In a negative sentence, we were not, you were not, they were not. And in interrogative sentence, were we, were you, were they. The next picture. Here we can compare the given sentences in present simple and in past simple. The first sentence is in present. I am at home now. We should pay attention to words am and now. We use them in present simple. Now, what happened to the sentence in past simple? In past simple, I was at home yesterday. So we can see that am and now transformed to was and yesterday. The words was and yesterday we use only in past simple tense. The next sentence is Fred is happy now. So what happened to the word is? In past simple it transformed to was. And the last sentence, it is my friends are school girls. Here we can see that we use are. Are is the plural. The verb are is used with the nouns in plural. And here you can see that schoolgirls is a noun in plural. And are transformed to were. Also, we use were in with the nouns in plural. We translate the words was and were as buldı, bulgan in Kazakh, into Kazakh, and был, были into Russian. Now, let's read and translate these sentences. The first sentence, I was happy. Men бақытты болдым, я был счастлив. He was hungry. Ол қарны ашқан. Он был голоден. She was a nurse. Ол күтуші болған. Она была медсестрой. It was big. Ол үлкен болды. Это было большое. I wasn't sad. Мен бақытсыз болмадым. Я не был печален. He wasn't thirsty. Оның шөлі қанбаған емес. Он не чувствовал жажды. She wasn't a teacher. Ол мұғалім болмаған. Она не была учителем. It wasn't small. Это не было маленьким. Ол кішкентай болмады. These sentences are in singular form. So we use was with the nouns in singular form. Now the plural form. We were early. Мы были рано. Біз ерте келдік. You were at school. Вы были в школе, сіз мектепте болдыңыз. They were quiet. Они были спокойны, олар тыныш болды. We were not late. Біз кешікпедік. Мы не были поздно. You were not at home. Вы не были дома. Сіздер үйде болмаңыздар. They were not noisy. Олар шуламады. Они не были шумными. Now, the next table. Here, we can see the same, the positive and negative forms. But what I want to tell you, I want to pay your attention to these interrogative sentences. On these interrogative sentences. Was I ill? Был ли я болен? Мен ауырдым ба? Were you in China? Были ли вы в Китае? Сіз Қытайда болдыңыз ба? Was he at home? Ол үйде болды ма? Был ли он дома? Was she a student? Ол студент болды ма? Была ли она студенткой? Here you can see the usage of the auxiliary verbs was and were in interrogative sentences. We usually put the auxiliary verbs on the first place. Now, pay attention to these interrogative sentences. Here you can see the questionary words when, where, what time, and why. We usually use these words, we usually put these words on the first place in the interrogative sentences. When was I ill? Мен қашан ауырдым? Когда я был болен? Where were you in China? Где вы были в Китае? Где именно в Китае вы были? Сіз Қытайдың қай жерінде болдыңыз? What time was he at home? Ол сағат нешеде үйде болды? When was she, во сколько он был дома? When was she a student? Когда она была студенткой? Ол студент қашан болды? So we should remember that the questionary words always are put on the first place. Then the second place in the sentence take the auxiliary verbs. In this case, was and were. Then we use the subject. Subjects are usually nouns and pronouns. In our case, they are pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. They are pronouns. So this is what I wanted to tell you, and this is the end of our today's new theme. Now try to complete the given sentences. Here you can see the sentence which you should to complete yourself. I'm sorry. So